Wendy, how are you? Check me out. I'm gonna step back here. This is my weekly updates, my health update, and my I'm still bride size video. It is October 9th, 2012, and tomorrow, 10/10/10, marks my 2-year wedding anniversary. I'm fortunate to be married to my best friend, to my weight loss surgery hero, and an amazing husband. And this is my new thing. I started it last year on my 1-year anniversary, and I'm going to keep it going. I want to be able to fit into my perfect, hand-picked, by me, for me, out of 45 different dresses I tried on, this dress to be a bride and become Mrs. Campbell wearing this gown. And every year I want it to fit. That's the goal. So it's zipped up all the way by me. I'm at home alone. And I love my gown, you know, and Melanie Sky Moon was there as me. I talked about this in last year's video. I could not. It took 3 women, grown women, to get me zipped up in this gown the day of my wedding. And here I am, home alone, once again, just like last year, with ease I got it up. So thanks for joining me in this celebration. Huge non-scale victory. Huge, huge, huge. I am still bride size. Yes! Right? So last week I gave you a lot of updates, but I will call this weekly updates because I don't like to miss weeks. And I'll put in up here what the weeks are. So the last 2 weeks have been really interesting for me, related to health, so thanks for sticking with me and watching those videos and commenting and give me your feedback, your input. So many of you, such great tips and pointers, and sharing. I really, really, really appreciate it, so thank you so much. Friday is my most current health update. Friday of last week, I went to go see my gynecologist to learn more about this ovarian cyst. I want to say it's like a lupedemium. Oh, I forget now. But basically, it was a cyst that actually ruptured. So it was filled with blood, and I lived life without going to the ER through it, which I was told most people end up in the ER with something like that, in severe pain. I must have a high tolerance for pain. I don't know. But it's gone. So it will take about 3 months for it to actually all dissipate. But that was the pain in the lower abdomen, and nothing to fear. I could take breast cancer. Crazy, my life. I could take birth control if I wanted to stop them from occurring, but my gyno and myself, he knows I'm not interested, so we didn't go there. He was just like, "You're too healthy." I'm like, "That's it?" You know, he's like, "You're just too healthy." Like, you know, like, that's it. Yeah, the fact that you lived through it without having to call me, that you were going to the ER, you're just too healthy. You just move right through it. So I'm healthy. So that's pretty much my issue. Now I'm dealing with my spondylosis, and my sciatica. I started dealing with it back in May, had the issue since April, and thought that my triathlon training would alleviate that pain, and it's not. It's actually just continued. I thought less running, more swimming and biking would do it, but it didn't. So I met with a new orthopedic guy this week at USC at Keck Hospital. A really nice guy. He's a runner, just ran his first marathon, and he and I are going to work through this together. So we'll see. I have another appointment with him this week, going to do an MRI, and we'll go from there. So that's all working. Been trying a lot of high fiber stuff, beans and peas and oatmeal, Metamucil. I did the mag citrate, which I told you about. I tried some Miralax last night. Someone suggested mix it in a tea misto. I did it. I didn't really get results. But still working through my constipation issues. Food has been pretty spot on. I wish you would join me on Facebook. I'm Proof, Proof, WLS Works on Facebook. And I try my best to share what I eat, you know, recipes and things of that nature. And it seems to be the people who are there seeing them are enjoying them. So come out and check me out there. Food, water, fitness have been right on track. Last weekend I went out to the desert on Saturday to do my second sprint triathlon, which was on Sunday. I was lucky. My husband was home. He got to go with me. He doesn't normally get to share those things with me. He got a video. Maybe one day I'll get it posted up on here. But 1 hour, 45 minutes and some change. I was 28 seconds faster than my first try. Thumbs up on the swim. It wasn't the ocean. So much better in a lake. And I'm 7 minutes faster on the swim than last year. The bike was actually 2 miles longer than last year. This was 14 miles versus 12 miles, and I did it 1 minute, 1 additional minute. So last year I rode 12 miles in 51 minutes. This year I rode 14 miles in 52 minutes. Another thumbs up. Then came the run, and my leg, you know, the sciatica, the pain runs through my leg, my muscles all tighten up, my right foot goes numb. It's not fun. I can get through 3 miles, but it's tough. And this was on sand. Forget about the transition. For me, I'm just talking about me, but the transition from swimming to biking and then biking to running and then add sand on top of it, woo, with sciatica, it was tough. And I felt like I was in slow motion. I passed a lot of people. Most people were walking. But I finished it in 34 minutes. Crazy, you know? My fastest 5K on the treadmill is 24. Last year's triathlon was 26. It was disappointing for me on the run. But I was in tears by the time it was done, and it hurt so bad, I just wanted it to be over. So anyway, the run, not so good. But I feel so accomplished and successful, and I am a tri addict. I do like them. I had so much fun. The training is what's really cool about it. Swim, bike, run, plus strength training. It just feels good to be alive and use my body in that way. Great spirit and camaraderie. It was the Danskin Triathlon Series. Look for them. They're all around the country. All women, all different shapes and sizes, all age groups. I placed 8th in my age group. Okay. And there were 240 participants. I was number 93. So better than, I was in the top half, right? Better than that. So pretty cool. I had a rest day yesterday, rest day today. I'll save that for next week. I have 2 things on my fitness calendar for the rest of this year. 3 things actually. And there's question marks next to all 3 of them right now. So me and this orthopedic guy, best buddies. And they work on all the USC athletes, so I'm feeling really positive about it. So food, exercise, water, vitamins, life is good. My mom last week I had a lot of anxiety also last week, a lot of stress last week. My mother went for her bone scan review. She's been 3 months on the new trial drug for her breast cancer that has metastasized through her entire body. She recently developed a pretty severe cough that's keeping her up at night, and a sty in her eye also, and some exaggerated pain in her back. So anyway, she got the results, and the tumors that are there throughout her body, either the same size or slightly smaller. However, there was some new activity on her pelvic and hip area. So they did a PET scan this week on Monday. She goes back on Thursday of this week to find out those results. and we'll determine what happens next. Technically, her expiration date is 11/4/12. They told her back in 2010 she had 24 months to live. We're all very confident that she's going to beat that expiration date, and that's pretty much all we can ask for. So I've had a lot going on. And then my anniversary is this weekend, or tomorrow. My husband's not home. I got beautiful 24 red roses when I got home today waiting for me. I love this dress. I love everything. Things are just moving in the right direction. My weight, last week I was 135, I think, 135, 136.8, and this week I was 138 solid. I ate some good food, trying to poop, and also for the try, a couple extra carbs in me for my energy. My goal started out 244.6 pounds. My goal was to be 145.6. I made it to my goal weight in 68 weeks. The week before I made my goal weight, I got engaged. A week later, I made my goal weight. 90 days later, I got married in this wedding gown on 10/10/10. And on August 27th, 2011, I set my lifetime maintenance range of 138 to 148. I live within that range. I've been below that range as of late. I'm not mad at that. My exercising is probably on the decrease right now, at least impact-bearing exercise. Looking like I'm going to be doing yoga, swim, bike, possibly to the end of the year. We'll see what the orthopedic guy says. But whatever, you know, like if I'm not burning as many calories as I normally do and I gain a few pounds, I got that lifetime maintenance range, 138 to 148. So I'm happy. So I had a slight gain this week over last week. Last week was like one of my lowest weigh-ins ever, you know. So anyway, that's what I had to say. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Mwah! What do you think? Can you believe it? I'm still bride size. I just love it. I 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 love this gown. I love this journey. Bride size. Have a great week. Take care.